Yeesh. Another long day, man. Damn, this scarf all over the place. Another long day, man. Another long day. You gotta stretch it out. I've been needing to sit down for real back here, man. Before we get too far though, hold on. Let me go ahead and tuck this necklace in because I don't want it making no noise on the mic, and this mic is uncomfortable as hell right now. So let me get that right before we do anything. Let me get the mic right. Alright, we in here, man. 1:25 a.m. May 17th. You know what I'm saying? Cre8trClub Studio, Cre8trClub Podcast. Welcome back. Another episode about to be in the books, man. Y'all know what it is with me. I'm always up to something, always cooking some up, man. Always vibing, content always being created, life always being lived. All that good stuff. I hope my mic ain't making too much noise, but yeah, we back in the lab. As y'all can see, all this good inspiration on the walls, man. Keep a nigga running. Keep me running and gunning at all times, you know. Good books. Good inspiration on the walls. Got the good PSP. I don't pulled out the good PSP. That's what I really been in here on today. For real though. I got my PSP out, man. Been playing Midnight Club Dub Edition. I don't know if y'all know nothing about that. If you a real gamer, a OG gamer, bruh, and you from the PSP era and the PlayStation 2 era, then you know about that Midnight Club Dub Edition. I've been on that shit all day, like a kid, trying to beat the missions and run my money up and buy some whips or whatever. But yeah, we in here, man. Cre8trClub Studio, PSP action, books laying around. We got what else I got over here? Hold up. NBA Street Showdown. I ain't really play this one as a kid. I played the other NBA Street, like Volume 2 and the first one. But yeah, this something else that I had. Came as a gift, you know what I'm saying? But when you got old PSP games and nostalgia pieces, you got to pull them on out sometimes when you just be letting it collect dust. So I figured I'd pull out the PSP today while I jump into this podcast with my people. You know how we do. Keep me at Arizona on deck, man. I done just watched that. Damn, I ain't even see bruh had text. That's crazy. You gotta wait now, my boy. We in the lab. That just kind of threw me off a little bit. But now I was about to say, I just finished watching that Timberwolves versus Denver game, bro. When I tell you, that shit should have been a crime. Like, that didn't even make no sense how them boys did them. Like, 45 piece. It was at one point I thought they was gonna beat them boys by 50, bro. That shit got out of hand. Like, that was just overboard. I did a little reaction video to that. I had to, because it really was like my real reaction. I actually watched like the fourth quarter of the game, because I normally, when it's game like this, bro, I'm rooting for a team. I try not to watch the first half because that should be too nerve-wracking. So I called myself waiting until they got up in the second quarter. I looked at the score. They was up probably by like 20, 25 or something like that. By the time the halftime came, they was up by like almost 30. I said, well, they already winning, but, you know, ain't no telling. They can come back. That ain't nothing. It's easy to come back from the half, bro. I messed around and goddamn went outside, chopped it up with somebody, came back in. It was fourth quarter, bro. Them niggas was down by like 40. I'm like, hold up, bro. This shit is unreal. Like, is this scripted or what? Like, they just wanted to be a game 7. That's what I feel like. You know, it got to be a game 7. But then again, I went to watching the game, bro. I'm like, nah, these niggas just on kill mode. Like, the Wolves was on kill mode. Them boys was attacking all the way to the end. I honestly think it's over for Denver. Like, game 7, I ain't gonna lie. I'm riding with the Wolves. I'm already riding home team anyway, because my boy Ant Edwards from Atlanta. So y'all know how we do. We all from the same side, really. So, you know we rocking for that, man. Zone 4 shit. But at the same time, just looking at that game, bro, Denver looked like they just lost all hope, for real. So, we're going to see how it turn out. I don't know, man. Hopefully Denver can get it together, but I'm riding with the Wolves, so I hope they don't get it together. And I hope we're going to beat them boys in advance to the next round. See my boy Ant go all the way out and get his first ring as a young nigga. That'd be crazy. That'd be overboard for real. He'll be done did some shit that a lot of people ain't did, especially as a star, and then everybody calling him like the new Michael Jordan, like the Michael Jordan prospect or whatever you want to call it. So I definitely want to see that happen, man. But Denver definitely looked shook up. If y'all got my YouTube channel, man, go on there and see my reactions. I'm telling you, that shit too funny. Like, it was live, like, when I was doing it. So it was just like, bro, unreal. Them boys had them boys down by 50 points and then ended it off with a 45-piece chicken nugget. Man, I can't wait for Game 7. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to watch that whole game live. But yeah, I had to bring that up because I'm like, bruh, I hope everybody else saw what I just saw. Or if you did see what I saw watching that game, boy, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the ones. And the crowd was on 10. Like, boy, the crowd was like, nigga, that's what you want when you're trying to win the game. You want the crowd to be like the Timberwolves in Game 6. But I got some good questions on here today, too. Y'all already know how we coming. Good questions on here. Probably about like 6 or 7 questions that I picked up from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know we're going to do that every time. It's only right. I got to answer questions, man, because y'all be asking me hella questions and trying to comment back to everybody on YouTube and all the different platforms. You know, it'd be a lot to type out. I'd rather just answer it in the form of where I can just speak on it and then get more in depth with it or whatever on the podcast. And it give me more topics to even talk about and touch on so y'all can chime in on it. So, yeah, I got about 6, 7 questions I'm going to answer, man. But for the most part, we back in the lab. I'm always cooking up. I'm working on some new drops. We got the giveaway still active. So if you haven't tapped in, don't say I ain't. I'm putting it out there every podcast until it's over with. The giveaway is active on my YouTube. Cre8tr.shop is my website. My YouTube is Cre8tr TV. Go on my YouTube, bro. Go on to YouTube. I'm trying to tell y'all now. I got a giveaway already listed. All you got to do is pick the item, like, comment, and subscribe on the video. All you got to do is comment which item you want from the picture, and you can get the item. You know what I mean? I'm going to send it out to everybody. Everybody that comment on that video, I don't care how many comments I get, I'm sending everybody something before the summer. So it's before the first day of summer. That's what the expiration date is. Go on there and tap in with the giveaway. And yeah, don't say I ain't tell y'all, bro. Don't say you can't put it on me. I don't put it out here every chance I got. I've been promoting it. So that's on y'all if y'all don't go check out the giveaway and y'all miss out on it. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, man, I ain't know you was doing no giveaway. I should have got me some free, bro. But I don't want to hear none of that shit once the giveaway over the day after, because that's when it's going to be. Soon as over, it's going to be, dang, I ain't know you was doing the giveaway. No, I don't want to hear that, bro. I told y'all on every platform I'm doing the giveaway. It's been well overdue. It's here now. Don't miss out. If I only get 30 comments, that's who gets stuff. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep talking about that. I'm putting y'all on game. Go tap in, read the Cre8tr on YouTube, read the Cre8tr TV. You can type in either way, or you can just type in Cre8tr Nation, Cre8trClub, anything Cre8tr with the 8 in it. More than likely, it's gonna be your boy that pull up. So go on there and look that up. And yeah, man, don't miss out on that giveaway. I ain't gonna say it no more. For real, bro. Let me see what these questions looking like. Do I want to jump straight into the questions, or do I really want to talk about the real topic of the day that really kind of I've been seeing online ever since that Kendrick and Drake beef shit popped off? Like, that media game, crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. The media game is crazy. Like, social media is crazy, but more so like the media aspect of stuff. I've been really just peeping, like, ever since that beef popped off. I follow a few reaction pages, and I noticed that, you know, the reaction pages is cool. What they doing is dope. It's organic. It's cool for the culture. Like, them niggas be making their videos, and women and older people and people with their parents, they be making videos reacting to the music. That's cool. That's a part of the culture. They just giving like their dope, you know, live reaction, or some of them might not be live, but you know, the whole point of it being live is to make it like a realistic situation and a realistic reaction to something that just dropped. So I'm hoping that everybody still be live, but the reactors, that's dope, that's cool. But to jump into what I'm really trying to get into is the fact that the people that be into the media, so like I ain't gonna call no names specifically, but what I will say is like the smaller pages who trying to aspire to be like the DJ Academics and all of them type of people, and I guess the Shade Rooms and all that, like the smaller people who don't know what they got to do to get to the top, bro, them people will take any information and run with it and just don't even give a damn about really fact checking or doing their due diligence to see if it's true or anything that they posting is real or whatever, man. I ever since that beat popped off, bro, I noticed. I'm like, yo, these folks reporting on this Kendrick shit and the Drake shit, And they ain't even really fact checking none of the info. They just going with anything that anybody say on the internet, any little Twitter pages or Facebook, Instagram, and they just running with it and putting it out there for the world to see. And people eating it up and running with these narratives, bro. And that shit be really like detrimental to people's lives. Like, bro, this shit is really people's livelihood. And it's crazy how people don't even care, like, just to make a quick buck or just to try to, make some money or, I guess, be successful in the media space or journalist space or whatever you want to call it. Like, they'll put out anything for a clickbait just to get a click and some views to try to monetize it and make some money off of it. And that should be so lame because I done seen so many stories get debunked and end up coming to light like not true, or once you find out that this clip is not actually from the video that y'all think it's from and all type of shit. Like, it's so much, bro, and people be so having so much hate in their heart and being so biased that they be so ready to really take people down for real that they don't even be caring if the information is true, bro. If they really want to see you gone, they gonna run with that shit and just try to shut you down, get you knocked off or canceled or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's something I seen earlier, bro. I'm like, bro, that shit really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, damn, bro. These media pages just don't give a damn. It was like they take anything they see. Drake, such and such did this with a kid, or Drake did this with a younger teenager, or whatever, or Kendrick with her wife beating allegations and all this bullshit. They just take these stories, they post them, they run with it. Somebody tweet and say this person is throwing out news on somebody. They go check the page out. They take that information, run with it. Like, they ain't doing no fact checking to really, really see. They do a little fact checking, but they don't go above and beyond to really make sure, like, before I put this out, before I'm trying to be the first person to just put this online so I can hurry up and get the clicks first and the money and the views first, let me really research and make sure this is right, because I don't want to fucking, just putting that out and fuck my name up, and I don't want to put that out and also mess up nobody else's name and livelihood, because I know some of this stuff that, people are putting out is detrimental to people's lives. Like, it ain't nothing that to be taken lightly and to just be putting on people's name, bro. So I be seeing that, I'm like, damn, bro, I could never really be in the media space to where I'm reporting on people's lives like celebrities and stuff like that. And the only reason I thought about it, because I'm like, I know I'm getting bigger in the space of like creating content and just fashion and just business and everything. So it's like when you become somebody of the world, you know what I mean, and not just your own world, it's like people feel like they can come in on your life and critique your life and just spread shit on your name without even having no consequences. And they kind of don't have no consequences because shit, what you gonna do? Kill them? Like, ain't nothing you can really do, but you can sue and do stuff like that. But for the most part, like, it's just crazy how that internet, bro, that shit be smoke and mirrors for real, for real. Like, the internet is real deal smoke and mirrors. Like, half of the shit you see is fake. Most of the stories you see are made up, or people just running with one side of it, not even on the other side. People running with their narrative. Like, half of the people that's posting the shit that you see on their pages and stuff do not be real. Like, a lot of these people really depressed and sad. You do got some people that's living the lives that they post and that they portray online, but for the most part, bro, a lot of this shit just smoke and mirrors, and they don't even make no damn sense. Like, but that media shit is crazy. Like, I could never be like in the rap media world where I'm reporting on celebrities and shit, because it's just crazy to see how, like, people don't care about them people's lives. Like, not saying, I mean, they famous, but at the same time, it ain't like just because I'm famous now, I didn't make my life public to where everything that I do, y'all supposed to report on it or be looking to find something on me or some shit like that. Like, as I'm in this type of space, I can kind of look at it from that aspect and be like, damn, I understand what they be saying. Like, we are famous. Yeah, I did blow up. But that's just like, even right now, if I'm doing this and then one day this podcast decide to just, not decide, but, something happen and this shit blow up big, my clothing brands, all that, I'm super famous and I'm popping. I didn't sign up for that. I just signed up to grind this shit out, make some out of nothing, make some of myself, and then become whatever I become. If I do become famous or something, that ain't to say that was my goal or that was the end game for me. So I didn't sign up for people to be looking into my life and trying to see what I got going on, who I got a relationship with, what my kids doing, and none of that shit. It's just, I just wanted to be successful in my own right. And I made it, and now it's like, damn, people get to critique what I got going on. They can just, everything is public record. So for the most part, they can search anything up about you. It's like, bro, we live in a world where information overload is real. Everything is just out there for the grabs, and all the knowledge is just there. All you got to do is search for anything anybody, anywhere in the world. Like, you can just go on Google or any site or just dig deep enough and you can really find shit. And not saying it's all bad, but just like, shit, I don't know, man. I feel like the world is a little too open. The world need to get back to a little bit more private space, for real, for real. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be tripping. I can't say that people do be spreading a lot of bullshit on people, and that shit do not be cool or real at all. And I just feel like I just wanted to say I can never really see myself in that type of space of where I'm doing like news, like fake news, just to get clicks for money. Like, that shit, they're crazy. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep talking about that. I feel like I'm gossiping now. Even though I ain't talking about nobody or talking to nobody about nobody, so it ain't no gossip. But I just, I'm just sharing my opinion on how I feel about that media shit and that social media shit and just people reporting on people's lives, bro. That's crazy. Like, I don't understand that, but it ain't for me to understand. It's for whoever understands it to understand. So, it is what it is. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. We're gonna jump into some of these questions in a minute, man. I'm still tripping out them Timberwolves and how they just did them boys. That just blew me. Like, damn, they 50-piece them boys. That's crazy. Too crazy, for real, for real. But yeah, this is one of the ones I was like, let me just go ahead and get active one time and, man, put something out for the people and answer some of these questions. Because there's hundreds and hundreds of questions that I haven't answered throughout the time of being on YouTube for years, and it's just piled up. So now I'm just playing catch up or whatever. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got about 8 questions this time. We got about a good 8 piece. First question, which content do you feel performs better on YouTube? Short form content or long form content? That's a good one right there. I ain't gonna lie, because lately I've been posting a lot of both. I ain't gonna cap. I've been posting a lot of long form and a lot of short form content. I'm talking about short term. But honestly, if I'm being honest, bro, short form content outperforms long form content, because in the short term, you got a better chance of a short going viral and getting hella views out of nowhere than long form. Like, it's rare that a long form video that you just post it with no subscribers or whatever just go viral. Like, if it's a moment, it's something going on, like how the Kendrick stuff was just going on and all the reactors were putting their videos out. Now, that was an opportunity to post a reaction and possibly you can get caught up in the algorithm and go viral. But it's really rare on YouTube that long form content that just goes viral out of nowhere, like without somebody sharing it or, it being a topic that's just trending and you lucking up and kind of getting in the algorithm and it blowing up. Now, with the short form, bro, honestly, you got a good thumbnail, a good title, and you post at the right time of the day, depending on what it is that you posting, like the type of content. If it's entertainment, you know what I mean? If it's like me, okay, say for instance, I just posted a video that's a gun enthusiast type video where I had took my gun and I put it on there and they had like a little audio or whatever. And I really just was showing my everyday carry on there or whatever. So you put in the pound EDC in the title, did all that, uploaded it, man. The video got like 10,000 views in the first 24 hours out of nowhere. I ain't expected to do that, but I did know my little bro posted a video on his page that got 1 million views. That was like random as hell, and he ain't have no subscribers. Nigga ain't have not even 1,000 subscribers yet, and he got a viral moment for like 1 million views and hella more viral moments for hundreds of thousands and thousands, and that actually puts his channel to like 10,000 subscribers off that. So I do know from first-hand experience and second-hand experience from seeing my bro and his channel go crazy like that, and just seeing lately how mine been doing off the short form and all the videos, that short form do outperform long form content on YouTube, if you asking me personally. The only reason I really can kind of say that and confirm it is because even with the short form content getting all those views in the first 24 hours, that's still just the first day. Like, if it get 8,000, it may slow up, and then some days it'll just randomly pick up out of nowhere. Bro, I done seen videos that be sitting for days and then out of nowhere you just get a random boost, and it'll be like, but it's only on the short form content though, never on the long form. You'll get a random boost of 5,000-6,000 views out of nowhere. Like, I done had a video that didn't do no numbers the first day. It had like 80 views, and then 3 days later, I get back on there, that shit got 7,000 out of nowhere, random. And I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, who shared my video? But that short form just hit different, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, it's something about the YouTube algorithm in that short form. If you upload at the right time, in the right categories, with the right topic and stuff, that shit'll go viral, especially when it comes to like food stuff. Like, if you do like food reviews, reactions, like gun enthused videos, stuff like that, music reactions, movie reactions, stuff like that, bro. That stuff tend to go crazy. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I just witnessed it. Like I said, I witnessed my brother channel have no subscribers. Like, maybe he probably had like a few hundred, if that, and his shit just went viral all off of him just doing what he do regularly every day, shooting guns at the gun range and breaking them down, fixing them, and all of that. So that short form content hit different, man. But I would say, me personally, I just try to have balance and post it all. Like, I like the way the short form content performs, but I love making the long form content because it's easier to make the short form content when you make long form content. And I feel like I done said content like 2,000 times, bro. I ain't saying it no more. That's it. We off it. We off it. Short form outperform long form in the long run and the short term at times. But you know, who's to say, man? Your channel might do better than mine. It might do long form and just go crazy. So, you know, to each his own. That's just my personal opinion from what I've experienced in my lifetime and what I'm experiencing right now as I go on or whatever. But we're going to keep this show on the road. We're going to keep it going, man. First question down. Let's see what else they got for me. I'm going to just kill the content question now because I don't want to keep saying content. I ain't trying to say that shit all day. But it's real, though. You got to create it, bro. We here to create it. It ain't necessarily got to be like a forced thing. It can be just like your lifestyle. Like, all my content is just my lifestyle. That's all. It's just me living everyday life, and then I just so happen to pick up a camera wherever a camera at nearby and record it. But yeah, let's kill all the content questions now so we can get off that. So I don't gotta say it no more because I know for a fact I done said it about 100 times already. Next question, let's see what it say. Do you think it's a such thing as too much content and content overload? Content, man. Content. Nah, for real though, let me shut up with that shit. I just went out of hand. But I would say it's a such thing as too much low quality, no value, bullshit content. That's the only time I would say it's too much content. Like, if you just putting out a bunch of bullshit that don't serve no purpose, don't hold no value, don't better nobody life, don't better nobody day or nothing in life, is just nothing. It's just taking up terabytes and gigabytes and megabytes and space. Yeah, we don't really need that. So yeah, if you put out a bunch of that, it's definitely too much content for sure. But other than that though, I would say I don't really see it being no such thing as too much content. You know what I mean? Like, and you just gotta find balance with how you gonna post yours and how you gonna go about it. Like, I just say don't force it. I try not to force it. I just live my life. I pick up a camera in the times I feel like I should pick up a camera, or if it's cameras around and people record, if we got cameramen around, then they recording. Like, if it's cameras out and it's life going on, then shit is getting recorded. That's just what it is. But I ain't forcing it. Like, let me see what I can record today. Let me think of something to record today, man. What can I record today? Like, I ain't doing that. I'm just, it's life going on, and I'm just like, oh shit, let me set the camera up right quick, bro. Cause shit, I'm finna do this anyway. But I might well document this moment. I ain't gonna be 32 again, or I ain't gonna be 25 again, or I ain't gonna be 15 again, or whatever age you are at this time in life. Then, you know, just if you want to document it, man, document it. If you feel like your life not worthy of posting content and people watching it online, or you even watching it back and playing it back for yourself or family, then don't document it and don't get content. But life ain't all about content. You know, life is about living. And if that fit in your schedule of your life, then, you know, you can throw it in there. Me personally, it fit the lifestyle that I'm living. Content is easy for me because this what I do. Like, what I do requires content to be filmed, and my creations deserve to be seen and documented. And, you know, when I get old as hell and my grandkids look at these podcasts and all these damn clips and my YouTube and shit, they like, "Granddad, how old are you on this video?" I'm like, bro, I was like, I'm gonna be lying and shit. I might be 30. You know, a nigga look 20, so I might be like, I was like 20 right there, grandson. Even though they don't know I'm capping. Like, you know, hey, it's just, it's all up to you, man. If it fit into your lifestyle and it don't hinder you, it don't drain you, it's not tiring, it's not too much, then yeah, capture the content, capture the moments, and live a life. And, you know, shit, keep going, don't stop. But leave all that bullshit content at the front door, man. Don't even bring that in here. Keep that low value content over there on the other side of the world where nobody is at. But yeah, that's the second question. We're gonna keep this shit rolling. see what else we got. Let's see what else we got from the people on the internet, man. What they talking about? How do you find work-life balance with all of the things that you do reek? Why did I read that like that, bro? I'm a clown, as y'all can see, bro. I be goofing around like a motherfucker, but when I'm serious, I'm serious. But, you know, hey, life ain't to be taken serious all the time, bro. We got to laugh and live this shit. So, yeah, how do I find a good work-life balance? I would say, bro, by having fun more than anything. Like, anytime I find myself getting upset, I ask myself off the real, like, bro, why you really mad, bro? What you tripping on? Like, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. I understand that song more than ever. Like, them old songs, when you hear them now, and some of them old school sayings, that shit be real. Like, you got to check yourself, bro, before you wreck yourself. Like, ain't nobody gonna check you like you gonna check you. So, I just off the rip got a thing where you know, if life is getting to me and I feel like the day is getting ahead of me and I'm getting kind of in one of them anxiety modes where I'm feeling like I'm having a panic attack, or I'm just having my anxiety is really at a whole nother level or something, I just, you know, breathe deep, think about life, think about some good positive shit, and I just tell myself like, bro, you doing good. You tripping. Like what you tripping on? Life is great. You still here. You got another day, another chance to make whatever life you wanted to be come to fruition. And, you know, you got the loved one that you still have here, minus the one that we have lost, you know. We got to cope with that and keep pushing and, you know, keep our angels with us. And I just try to have fun with all of it, bro. And I try not to overwork myself. Like, I get my rest. I don't listen to these gurus online talking about you don't need no sleep and all this shit, nigga. I need my sleep. But I go hard as I can. I get my rest. I wake up and do it again. I balance it out. I meditate when I need to meditate. I work out if I feel like I need to work out. If I need to go for a walk and feel some fresh air, I just go do that. Like, I just live a life that don't drain me, bro, and that I can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really too tough care what people think about me when it comes to how I live my life. Like, I ain't saying I don't care what people think at all. I feel like motherfuckers say that and they really be capping. Everybody care what people think. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, we all got a little bit of that. Damn, what they say? Hold on, what they talking about over there? What the nigga say about me, bro? Like, you know what I mean? You had that in you a little bit. Everybody got that a little bit. But for the most part, you got like 98% that I don't give a damn what nobody think for real. So when you get to that point, bro, you ain't tripping. Like, bro, I don't be caring about how nobody else feel I should live my life and what I should be doing and what I should be doing to have fun because that's what they think it is. Like, I don't got to go out to clubs. I don't got to party. I ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? I can just chill, do my thing, how I do it, however I see fit, and enjoy life. Like, shit, I have more fun doing the shit that I do now than people probably think. Because they just look at it as work. Like, bro, he working all the time. He be working. Like, bro, yeah, I be working. But this shit be fun. So it ain't even like work. It's like, nah, I'm just progressing in life, bro. And y'all getting to witness it. That's all. It ain't like it's just to a point where it's too much. I'm drained and I'm only working. Like, nah, I have fun with work. I have fun when I'm not at work. And I just keep pushing through all this shit. And I don't be tripping on what nobody else think about it. And, you know, like, I hear opinions out. But that don't mean they gotta affect my life to the point where I'm like, okay, this opinion really making me change shit and feel like I'm living my life wrong and not the way I see fit. Hell no, I don't care about none of that. Do what I gotta do to make it happen how I want to make it happen. Manifest my life that I want. And yeah, man, I just don't be too tough tripping on shit and taking life to the point where it's so serious that I'm always upset, I'm always mad, I'm always worried and goddamn doubtful and just thinking things ain't gonna work out and trying to figure shit out on my own, figure shit out in general. I just be letting life live. If that don't even make sense, but I just be living life for real. Just be living life, man. Just doing my thing, bro. Cruising through this shit, bouncing through the party, bro. Like, hey, balance come easy when you having fun with this shit and you realize, like, bro, life shouldn't be so serious. You gotta have fun. At the end of the day, we gonna leave here one day. And whatever you leave behind is what you leave behind. So once I realized that, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna leave behind a dope ass legacy. It's gonna be lit. My name ain't gonna be stained. And it is what it is, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here to create. And then leave the creations behind for somebody else to be inspired by it. You know what I'm saying? And if people are inspired by why you here, that's even better. But that's what I would say, you know, about work-life balance, bro. Just have fun with all of it. don't take life too serious sometimes. You gotta just laugh and enjoy this thing. Enjoy the ride. We all gotta leave here one day anyway, you know what I'm saying? Be nice to people, you know what I'm saying? and don't be no sucker, man. Don't be no sucker. But let's keep this shit rolling. Let's see what we got next question. Next question. We got another 4-piece. Would I ever consider solely working with one brand exclusively? Would I just say exclusively? Would I ever consider working with one clothing brand exclusively? Why can't I say that today? That's crazy. You can't talk. Am I getting sleepy? I don't know what that is, but nah. Would I ever work with a brand exclusively, like just one brand solely? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, it depends on the pay. Like if they paying right and the contract and the agreements make sense for me, then yeah, maybe it depends. Like I can't really say right now. Like right now, nah, I'm locked in on my brand and the people that I have in my circle, all the brands that we pushing right now. So right now, as of right now, I don't really see myself really just being exclusive to one brand. Maybe like a few brands, like 10 and under type shit. That sound cool. Like, yeah, I'll lock in with like a 10 or a 5 and just stay amongst them. And then we just build off of those and try to make those work. But just one brand exclusively, if I'm gonna lock in on one brand exclusively, especially if the money ain't there and the money ain't right, it's gonna be my brand personally. Cause shit, what better way than to build off my own vision in my brain and what I got in my head. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already know what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to take it. So yeah, I would definitely exclusively lock in on my own brand, but just solely one brand of somebody who they want me to just print for them specifically and don't print for nobody else. Nah, I don't really see that happening. I can't really do that. I mean, unless the bag got to be right and it can't be forever. It got to be like temporary. Like how long we talking and then what all this consists of and what do the contract consist of. Like if I do y'all brand, so I'm with y'all, I can't do no fashion with nobody else. I just got to do this for 8-9 years. And then once that's up, how that go? Like, can I get back to doing me or what? Like, just depends on the terms and agreements, man. You got to read them terms, And a lot of times we don't be reading our terms. We all know we just be checking the box. I agree. But for real though, man, nah, I don't see myself being locked into one brand exclusively. I don't know about that. If it's gonna be that, it's gonna be my brand or one of the homies or somebody in the loop. But that's a good question though. I ain't gonna lie, nobody never asked me that for real, for real. Let me see. In your opinion, what is the most important thing to consider when starting a business and a clothing brand? What is one of the most important things to consider when starting a business or clothing brand? I would say the why, bro. Like why you doing it. That's what I would say. Probably the most important thing to consider. Like really just the questions, bro. Like for real, for real. But to be more specific, I would just say the why. Like why are you doing it? Because once you know why you doing something for real, like I feel like you can do anything and you can figure out the rest of that along the way. Like, but you got to know why you doing it. If you don't know why you really doing it, then I don't really see you going too far with it because it's like, bruh, you don't know why you doing it. You ain't gonna know what the hell you trying to do or what you doing. So, you can't know what you doing if you don't know why you doing it. For real, you just gonna be doing it unless somebody tell you to do it, and then you still don't know why you doing it. You just doing it because they told you to do it, or because you saw somebody else do it, and you still don't know why you doing it. You just doing it because you saw somebody else doing it. You technically do know why, but that ain't a good enough reason just because you saw somebody else or somebody told you to, you know what I mean? Unless they're a good leader, you know what I mean? They lead you down the path to do your own thing and you just, following the mentor or something like that. But for the most part, yeah, I would just say why, bro. Like that's the most important thing I would think you should have to consider when starting a business and brand. Why am I starting this business? Why do I even want to do this? Why do I think people gonna support this? Why should people support this? You know what I mean? And it's a lot more can go to that. I mean, and like I said, the questions to not be more specific and be more vague, like all the questions. Why, what, who gonna be on the team, you know what I mean, where I'm gonna do this at, how it's gonna work out, all that. But really the why, because that's the biggest question if you're asking me for real, for real. I feel like why will get you to everything else and lead you down the right path. So yeah, to sum that up, man, ask the why. Why you doing it, bro? You know what I mean? Why you doing it? And then that'll lead into what? And then so on and so on and so on. We gonna finish this on up though, man. We got 2 courses. I ain't gonna keep going because I know the night is getting carried away. I don't even, my watch done died and everything, bro. We started this, it was like 1 something. It's damn near 3 in the morning. Sheesh. See what we got. Oh, these some simple ones right here. So this ain't even gonna hold us up that long. What website hosting platform do you use and or recommend for online e-commerce shops? That's a good one, bro. Y'all know me, man. I'm OG, triple OG. So, me personally, I still use all the OG platforms like Cre8tr and WordPress. My main go-to is Cre8tr more than anything. I always been using Cre8tr. I think I probably will forever use their platform, probably just out of the simple fact that I just love the platform. I've been stuck with it forever and I'm used to it, and they always upgrade and it ain't lacking nothing. It's definitely dope. So I would say Cre8tr is what I use. I don't really want to recommend it. You can check it out. I would say check it out, watch some videos on it. And if it look like it fit what you're trying to do, then that'd be cool. But Cre8tr is what I use for one of my sites. I use WordPress for like 2 of my websites. And then if you don't know and you don't follow my YouTube journey, then lately I opened me up a Shopify. So yeah, I actually use all the platforms. I use Cre8tr, WordPress, Shopify. I use them all. I use the big 3. That's the big 3 for me. I would say that. So if you're looking for a big 3 website platforms to get something hosted, then I would say Shopify. Well, no. Hold up. Scratch that, because I actually forgot. Shopify is different from WordPress and Cre8tr. So Shopify is more like a platform. It's a hosting company too, but you can go buy it straight through them, buy the name straight through them, and you don't have to set up no hosting and nothing like that. I actually host my other website through a company called Funio.com, Funio.com. They based out of Canada. That's my hosting company. And then with this hosting company, I can basically log into my own panels and add any platform that I want. So I can add Cre8tr, I can add WordPress, and it's so many other platforms. I wouldn't name a lot of them, but a lot of y'all probably not even gonna know half of the platform that I'm gonna name. But yeah, it's so many different platforms like CMS platforms, e-commerce platforms, blog platforms. It's like hella different categories of all the different platforms that you can add. So yeah, my hosting company is Funio.com. If you're looking for a host where it's like a standalone website where you actually manage your entire website from the hosting to the administration panel to like the website software and all of that, then yeah, Funio is the place to go for them. And then you can upload, the software, which would be like Cre8tr or WordPress or whatever. But if you're trying to go more so the easier route, I would say Shopify. I ain't gonna lie. Shopify is definitely the easier route. You got templates. You can do everything all in one. You ain't got to worry about your hosting. They're going to handle all of that. And you'll be good on that tip. So, yeah. Recommendations for the easy people. Shopify for the people who are a little more advanced and experienced. I would say Cre8tr, WordPress, Funio hosting, or any hosting company where you can go in there and get Cre8tr or WordPress or something like that. I think GoDaddy may offer that type of hosting as well. I can't remember. I ain't used them in a long time, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like GoDaddy is a real hosting company as well. So yeah, we're gonna keep this rolling. That's who I use. I use all the big 3: Cre8tr for my software, WordPress for my software, Shopify for my software and website, and then I use Funio.com for my hosting. So all of those coincide. I use it all, but that's why I be trying to tell y'all, like, it's balance with me, life balance. I ain't no one thing. I use all the platforms. I use all the social media platforms. I use hella different brands when it comes to my apparel. Like, I use all that shit, bro. I ain't stuck on one thing. I ain't gonna be biased to one thing, because ain't no telling. Everybody like different stuff in this world. We got billions of people. Everybody not gonna want a Gildan tee. Everybody not gonna want a Comfort Colors tee. Everybody not gonna want a fucking Bella Canvas tee. So, to each his own. But we're gonna keep this show rolling, and we're gonna answer this final question. My glass is foggy as hell right now. I feel like I should take them off. Oh, them lights bright. Oh, I can't even see. Oh, oh. Sheesh. Damn. Talk about bright lights when you got shades on. Somebody should remind me to never take shades off when you on set. Damn. I gotta get my eyes checked after this episode. All right, we're gonna answer this last question. Let's get it. What website? Oh shit! See, I'm blind. I can't even damn. Let me knock on wood. I ain't blind. I ain't blind. Last question, man. What camera do you use to film your YouTube videos? Great. The last question, the simplest question. My eyes are blinded. I can't see on set. What camera do I use to film my videos? Honestly, y'all, I use whatever camera I can find at the time. Whatever camera nearby, bro, I'm picking it up and filming. Most of the time, that's my phone because I always got my phone with me at all times. Right now, we on set, right? You know, I'm going to go ahead and take this camera. For those who watching this and not just listening in, we're going to take this camera, though. We're going to go ahead and film some behind the scenes. For these lights so bright, let me turn the contrast down. Sheesh. Film some of this behind the scene content. This is what I film with whatever camera I got nearby. You know what I'm saying? I film behind the scene content with the iPhone. I got like 2 other iPhones. I got a Canon M5 mirrorless camera. Like, bro, we got hella cameras. I actually just ordered some new cameras, so I finally got me a DJI on the way. And yeah, bro, like whatever camera nearby, that's what I use. I ain't even gonna cap y'all. Now that my eyes done readjusted, we back. Cause boy, them lights had me blinded in this motherfucker. I'm talking about crazy blinded. They don't even make no sense. But yeah, we back, man. That was all 7 questions for this episode. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like I've been neglecting y'all on the questions, so I felt like, you know, I had to come back with another podcast back to back. Like I'm Kendrick and Drake, you know what I'm saying? I had to come right back, right back, right back. I might fuck around and do another one. And the next day or two, ain't even no telling. That's how crazy I'm going, man. Ain't no quitting this year. You know what I mean? Quitting ain't an option at all. We just gonna keep pushing. Ain't no giving up. Ain't no letting up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We in the Cre8tr studio. Shout out to all my dogs that's on the wall. You already know. Sure Life, Humble Hustler, Fly Era, Retired from the Streets. Man, so many brands. I can't even name them all. But yeah, all my dogs that's on the wall. Shout out to all the legends on the wall for the inspiration that they gave. All the different inspiration from all the different people up above. And I told myself I'm gonna add some living legends to the wall too. So that's what we gonna do next. Probably by the next podcast, by the time y'all get to see it, we might have some living legends on the wall for those who be watching on YouTube and watching on the website and stuff like that. For those who listening, man, get your ass online and go tune in and watch on YouTube and on the website. If you don't want to go on YouTube, go on the website. It's featured on the homepage. Biggest day. You can't miss it, bro. The newest episode is going to be on there every time we drop Cre8tr podcast episodes. And, you know, reach out to me. You can submit questions and everything on the website. You can submit info on the website. You can submit inquiries as far as for services, for products, for actually trying to be a part of the team. If you're looking to get down with your boy, help out with all this work y'all see I be putting in, shit, hit me up, bro. Who knows? And I'm telling where we might take it. But yeah, we in here, man. Long live my boy Nip. I feel like I need to say that and throw that out there right quick for my boy. We here, like I said, ain't no quitting, ain't no stopping. Cre8tr podcast, Cre8tr studio. It's been another great episode. I feel like we touched on some good topics. I feel like I could have kept going and talked about so much more, but I'll say that for another date. You know what I'm saying? All I can tell y'all is have patience, have fun, get the job done, and get your rest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have patience, have fun, get the job done, and get your rest. And you can do it in that order if you want to, or if you want to mix the order up, you can mix the order up. But that's what it really be all about more than anything. Touching back on my work-life balance question that I had, like, it all boils down to just patience, bro. And then when you got your patience in check and your ego and your mental aligned, everything is good in your mental space. You know what I mean? It ain't overwhelming with this thing called life. You ain't letting life overwhelm you. Then, you know, it becomes easier day by day. Sometimes life will wake us up and make us realize that, you know, shit real out here. But overall, that's what comes with the territory. All in all, what can you do about it besides enjoy it? Have a good laugh every day if you can, and, you know, love on the people that love you, and just enjoy the ride. That's all I'm doing. Enjoying the ride, baby. By the time I'm like 80 years old, shit, who knows what this is going to be. I don't know what this world going to be in the next 5-10 years. But I do know I'll be done documenting my journey and my progress of it and all the cultural moments and stuff that go on and take place that I feel like I should be a part of. And yeah, shit, we'll see how I ride out. Hopefully we look back on this content and laugh on it, and it be a better life. And that's what we pushing for. Cre8tr Club, we in here. Thank y'all for listening, for whoever been listening, man. Thank y'all for watching, whoever been watching. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Money in the motherfucking bank. Bro, I gotta eat this crunch bar. I ain't gonna cap. Episode over. It's time. I've been staring this motherfucker down. I've been staring this crunch bar down. I gotta put my shade back on. Crank the PSP up, man. Crank the PSP back up. We eating crunch bars and shit after hours. You know what I'm saying? We eating crunch bars after hours. PSP. This bitch been sitting here for days. Mmm. 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 Mm, 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 mm.